Hello, my Livy loves. This is Dr. V. Welcome back to a general twin flame soulmate immortal beloved reading. This is going to be for the collective. And so what we do for these kind of readings is that we ask questions on your behalf to Spirit to get you some clarity on your situation, whether you are looking to unite or reunite with that special person because you've been in some form of struggle or separation. Now, if you feel that you have been guided to this reading, that's the beautiful thing. That means that there are messages here for your particular journey. So please do know it is not a pick a card. It is a collective general reading. So be gentle with yourself and take the messages that resonate for your situation and leave the rest. So before we get started, I just want to let you know that I am so thankful to have all of you here. Thank you so much for watching these readings, for being so loving and supportive, for participating in the comment section. I swear, the Live Tarot Global community is just the most loving, supportive, and phenomenal community in the world. And I am so honored that you're all here. I also want to let you guys know there's a little update I have. Just thank you so much to all of my private clients all around the world. You know who you guys are. You are just so fantastic. What a blessing it has been for me to work with incredible souls like you. And because of that, I am extremely booked right now. So if you would like to have a private reading with me, please do know that I am booking into the week of May 17th right now. So if you would like a private reading, or if you would like to order any of these oracle decks that I've created and that I use in my readings, then the link to that is in the box below. And before we get started, also, let me give you your affirmation of the day. So make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. And you can include your affirmation, which today is, I am stronger and better every day. I am stronger and better every single day. Make sure you put that in your vibration. Live it every day, because really this community is not just about you achieving that union or reunion that you want, but it's also about all of us living our absolute best life. Okay, so we are going to get right into your reading now. All right, so go ahead and take a deep breath, close your eyes, get centered, and bring that energy to your connection. And here is our first question. So Spirit, for all of our beautiful Livy loves, what is the current energy of your person right now, your twin flame, your beloved for whom you're watching this video? What is their current energy in life right now and in their life's journey? Where are they right now? Okay, so you know what? This is good. This is really good. So what I'm getting here is the energy of someone who really is willing to put in the work to have new opportunities and to have new beginnings. Okay, so how about, let's ask one more question here. So how about when it comes to love? Okay, how about when it comes to, see? So again, this is beautiful. This tells us that your person right now, they are in creation mode. This is so beautiful. This is a really wonderful thing because I feel like they've really had to turn a corner here. They've been through a cycle of loss, a cycle of feeling like maybe life has been leaving them behind. There's a little bit of this energy of feeling left behind with this Five of Pentacles. I feel that your twin flame soulmate love, they have definitely been struggling with slower moving energies in their life, where they may have felt stuck, where they may feel like, you know, they may even have been comparing themselves to other people. There's a lot of energy coming through here of them looking at other people in their life and feeling like they are falling behind, or that they are not achieving things that they want. And I'm feeling it has to do both with their career, finances, their level of success that they feel. It's kind of like it's an internal thing, right? You know, because I'm feeling that for many of you, externally, people look at your person and think that they are extremely successful. Like they have a good reputation. People look up to them. On the outside, they do look like they have achieved certain levels of success, but I feel like for them, it's more of an inside job. And so there's kind of a gap here, or like some sort of a discrepancy between the way other people view them versus how they view themselves. So even though they may seem to be successful, they may seem to be having it going on, inside they still feel like they aren't where they want to be. So with this Five of Pentacles, they still feel like they're somehow on the outside looking in. For some of you, I'm also feeling that your person, there are certain things that it's an interesting energy. It's an energy of like, not necessarily groups, but it feels like there are certain groups, or there may be a certain promotion or a certain level that they want to get to, that they're still feeling blocked out of, that they still feel like they're on the outside of that, looking in at other people who are there, but somehow they have been left out of that. And so there's some sort of frustration here that they have been feeling. But the good thing here is that they are coming out of it because they know with this Eight of Pentacles, they've worked really hard. You know, they have literally been putting their nose to the grindstone here. They've been literally keeping their head down and working hard towards this. So I do feel that you have known this about them. And I do feel that there may also be some level of kind of frustration that you may also be going through, because you feel like your person may have been distracted by this energy. Like they may be distracted by certain things that they are trying to put their head down and focus on, that they want to really have some forward movement on. Because see, I feel like your person, they either want to travel, as in they want to move around in ways that are going to help them to move forward, but I feel like they may have been blocked from that because, you know, partly because of consequences of what's going on in the world, but partly also because it's been a block in terms of their own resources or their own path forward. So there's a lot of momentum here with this travel card, along with the Fool's energy, that your person is now ready to come unstuck. So whatever has been holding them back at this time for a while now, they're seeking to create that movement. They're seeking to move forward, both in their professional and financial life, as well as in their love life. Because look at this. This is a beautiful energy of also moving forward in calling in your soulmate or your twin flame, that it is time for this movement as they are calling you into their life, either into their life now or back into their life, because there's been some sort of struggle or ending that may have happened here temporarily. There's a lot of positive, really powerful energy of them needing to now move forward and wanting to move forward with you. This Fool's energy is a lovely energy of an exciting new adventure. Isn't this beautiful? Of them wanting to finally use their free will to make the right choices, to make the right decisions so that they can come out from whatever was this Five of Pentacles energy that they were feeling about being kind of, stuck in this outside energy, wanting to come back in from the cold, wanting to come back into feeling like, yes, we are on this adventure. It is time for us to step into this beautiful, bold new world, right? And I do feel with the world finally slowly opening up, in terms of what has been going on globally, the slow movement towards the opening up of the world. I know here where we are, it's been a really beautiful announcement. Our governor said that we are opening up on June 15th. So there's a lot. I feel like this is also part of that energy now. So for those of you who have been geographically away from your love, you may be in different towns, cities, states, even different countries. And because of the shutdowns, the lockdowns, you have not been able to physically move to one another or see one another. I feel like there is definitely, your person has travel on their mind here. This is beautiful. They are definitely ready to start traveling, to start moving towards you physically with this Fool's energy. Beautiful, new adventure, travel, movement, calling in your soulmate, making the right choices, taking a leap. And look at this. I want to tell you guys here, this is beautiful. Look, isn't this the same energy here? This is the Fool who is taking this leap off a cliff. This is your person here also taking this leap off the cliff. Wow, that is a mirroring energy here. So I'm feeling that there is some powerful movement forward, this powerful leap of faith in order to finally create what they want. Wow, beautiful. I love it. Love it. So let's take a look at what is it that they are thinking and feeling about you at this time. So Spirit, can you please tell us, how does your love think and feel about you at this time? What are their thoughts and feelings about you at this time? All right, so again, see, we're getting this energy here of coming out of struggle, finally getting through the cycles of struggle. And for some of you, even this cycle of an ending. Like, I feel like you've also been going through some sort of cycles of back and forth, in and out. Are we together? Are we not? Cycles of struggle, cycles of endings and beginnings. And I feel like there's been a lot of darkness and confusion that has come from these cycles, right? Your person has definitely been in a darker energy here that we already saw before, of them trying to stand their ground on certain things, but feeling very wounded. Okay, so I feel like if there's been issues that have gone on here between the two of you, maybe some sort of ending, right? Some sort of separation or stepping back, your person has definitely been feeling very wounded by that. They feel very beaten down by certain aspects of life, as well as things that may not have been working out in your favor when it comes to this loving connection that you both want to have. So with this Nine of Wands energy, I feel like, they have really been struggling to keep their head above the water. This is very much the energy of this, being in some form of downward moving cycles, right? Cycles that have been keeping them struggling to stay afloat, struggling to still kind of show up the way they want to with this Nine of Wands energy. I feel like there is definitely an energy of regret that is coming through here. Regret that because they have been in this darkness, they have been struggling in their life as well as in this connection, that they have not showed up for you in the way that they should have, in the way that they really wanted to. I'm getting a really strong energy here of, hey, I need to show up. I haven't. Okay, I need to show up and I haven't done it right. And I really regret that. I'm really, really feeling bad about the way I have let the momentum of darkness and struggle in my life get in the way of this connection. So I feel like what they really want is to now show up, right? Make the effort. I feel like for some of you, your person may have kind of dropped the effort. And I feel like that was extremely hurtful to you. They should not have done that, obviously, right? But I feel like they may have really dropped the ball here. They may have really stopped making the effort. I feel like for some of you, they may have even, this is for some of you, not for everybody, they may have even responded to these dark cycles by ghosting you in some way, as in they may have just kind of gone radio silent. They may have stopped communicating for some time because they literally just dropped that ball and they stopped making the effort. But there is a lot of regret that is going on here because I feel that they really miss the feeling of cozy, warm, security, loving, nurturing that you had given them. And I feel like they didn't realize how much they have missed this home, this feeling of home, because it's not just a physical home, it's a feeling of home that you have with the person that you love, who is that soulmate, who is that twin flame. It's a feeling of home that you can only get from that person. So I feel like they've realized that that cozy, warm, secure feeling of home is something that they only get from you. They have not been able to get that anywhere else. So this is something that they've truly lost. And now it's like they've realized how much it actually meant to them, how much that feeling, that connection did to uplift their life, you know? And so now it's like they want to make the effort. And what's so interesting here is that with this Three of Cups in the world, I feel like for many of you, there has definitely been some sort of struggle or end. And that is where it's like this World card has really become, to me, it represents two things here. One is that it represents your person kind of being alone out in the world. Especially if there's been a separation here. It's like they don't like it, the coldness of that. That Five of Pentacles is also about being kind of alone and out in the cold in the world and not realizing how alone they really are. And the other aspect of it is now wanting to come back and rejoice in a celebration, in a union with you, with this Three of Cups energy. I feel like it's like they want to come back from that sense of loneliness and being out on their own to coming back and celebrating a reunion with you. But I feel like with this Three of Cups, it's not just, to me, it's not just a reunion with you. It's also a reunion with everything that you represent in terms of wanting to have a community again. So again, I feel like this reading, to me, there's a lot of energy here. I feel very strongly that is associated with the world opening up again, with us coming out of this global pandemic and the energies of movement coming back, the energy of being able to spend time with you and with growing a circle and a community of friends and family to also rejoice in this union. And that is why I feel like there's a lot of power here in the Three of Cups along with this world, that the world is finally opening up, that the two of you can have a new beginning here, not just for the two of you, alone, but for everybody together. Like, this is something that they want to build with you, where it's not just the two of you against the world, it's the two of you as part of the world community. So this is about you building a solid life together that includes family, friends, community, rejoicing, partying together, getting together again, having a good time, everybody feeling like there is connection again, connection for everyone, not just the connection between the two of you. And I think that that is even more positive than just the connection between the two of you, because now you two will come together and now be part of something that is also bigger. You are growing together. You are growing a family, a community, friendships, right? Everybody can rejoice together. Wow, this is so, so powerful. So I wanted to also take a look at, what are some of the blocks here that you guys are going to now be working through, okay? Because I feel like this is something that is definitely part of this energy, and it's something that you're going to actively want to continue to work on together. So Spirit, can you tell us what are some of the blocks here, blocks, issues, triggers, maybe shadow energy that both of you are going to continue to work on as you move forward here? What are some of the issues, shadows, and blocks that are going to come out here in a very healthy way so that the two of you can keep working through them and moving forward? So let's get one more here. All right, so this is lovely, see? So I feel that for many of you, there have been some sort of toxic energies that had to be dealt with on both sides of this connection. So this is why I feel like we're getting this card right here, right? I feel like this toxic energy, which may come up as addictions as well, and it can be addiction to anything, right? And it can be, it's definitely a spectrum, right? Sometimes we have this to me is also coming up as the devil's energy, right? So sometimes it can be quite heavy. Sometimes it's more just tweaking that we need to do. But again, I do feel that as we have been all dealing with the limitations of the lockdown, the global issues that have been going on, it has definitely fostered maybe an environment where we may be eating more, we may be drinking more, we may be, doing things that are not great for us as unfortunate response to the challenges that we've been all going through collectively. So I feel like this is a good thing as the world opens up, as the two of you are now able to, come into each other's presence and start this relationship back on the right path. You are definitely both going to need to tweak this, right? So whatever you may have been doing, each of you individually, that may have gotten a little bit out of control or that may be out of balance, you're going to bring that into balance again. You're going to be able to let go of any kind of toxic or excessive behavior or people that you may have been holding on to during this time of struggle. And so this is beautiful. This is going to be surrendered. Now, that also is in accordance with this, right? You want to set limits on whatever has been in your life that may be toxic. It's time to set limits on that. So if that means cutting out people who are not serving you, people who are toxic, people who are energy vampires, setting limits to if you have been eating too much, drinking too much, or doing things in excess, it is now time to set those limits, healthy boundaries. It's time for all of us to get mentally, emotionally, physically healthy again so that we can have an incredible relationship with one another. Because if we are individually strong, we are also strong together. We have to keep up that healthy pathway. So see, that's why we're also getting surrender to your soul's path and attachment to results. So now it's time for us to get back on our journey, both individually and together. The journey to positivity, the journey to wholeness, the journey to balance wholeness, love. I mean, there's so many beautiful, positive things that are coming our way. But I feel like Spirit is also saying, as you do that, it's okay to not be attached to the results. Like, don't add added pressure to yourselves, especially in your connection. Okay. I feel like if we are to build up too much attachment to where the connection is going, or what we, where we want it to go, or what outcome are we looking for, it may add more stress to the situation. So I feel like Spirit is saying, both of you, let's take the pressure off the results and the outcomes. Let's just start getting healthy. Let's just start being really in the moment, in the present moment, enjoying each other's company, letting go of any kind of toxic behaviors or negativity that we may have had. Come together and just enjoy the beauty of the opening up of this world. Enjoy each other's company. Enjoy the love, and let it naturally flow where it's going without being attached to the results of where it's going. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. So now let's take a look at specific messages, okay? What would your person, your twin flame, your soulmate, what would they say to you from their deepest heart, from their higher self, if they could? What are some specific messages from them to you at this time? Wow. Let's get one more here for you. Wow. All right. So we are definitely getting some energies here of endings, right? And we did see that before, right? That for some of you, there may have been some sort of a temporary ending or separation, right? Because there's definitely energies here of them missing you. See, no one ever loved me again the way you did. I never appreciated you until you were gone. Okay, so again, I feel like this is coming from your person now being in that fool's energy, right? Them wanting to create something new, them feeling inspired to come out of that darkness as the world is opening up, and them having realizations from that too, right? Knowing that they were never loved the way you loved them. And now having that appreciation. See, being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Wow. And see, for some of you, I feel like this is not for everybody, but for some of you, there's definitely been some sort of deep struggle that has gone on here. I feel like for some of you, what's happened is that the connection that you two have was really pushing your person to expand, right? To expand, and they may not have been ready or willing to do so at the time. And so for some of you, I feel like there has been some sort of a third party situation, because what they did is it triggered them into running, and it triggered them into running into the arms of other people who are not there for their expansion, right? I feel like for some of you, your person may have chosen the easier path, which is to be in casual relationships with people who they don't really care about, right? With people that they feel are as easy as they want them to be. So this is something that I feel for some of you, your person, again, as they are evolving and expanding out into that fool's energy, this may be a process that they need to go through, right? That they are going to discover some lessons in the consequences that they will get from these particular actions. You were my home, and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. Well, that to me is also an extension of that Five of Pentacles energy, right? It's like they are literally feeling like they have been left out in the cold in many ways. And this is so beautiful because to me, it's all about, there's a very interesting theme I feel running through this. And I feel like it has to do with home. And I want to show this to you because I feel like it's so telling here. Home, the world, and being kind of left out, you know? And I feel like that is something that is a recurring theme in this connection, right? Like this is all about this, right? Being left out in the cold, knowing that you are their home, right? Home and cold. And now kind of, right, seeking to bring these worlds back into one world, as in we are in all of this together. Our world needs to come back together so that we are not outside. We are together in this beautiful feeling of home, but we know that we are also traveling this world together. How beautiful is that? Really beautiful recurring images, recurring feelings that are going on here that are very powerful. See, you are the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that it's true. Aw, beautiful energy here. I love it. See, to me, this is also a confirmation of this. See, calling in your soulmate, knowing that this is the love of your life. And for some of you, definitely with the issues that your person was going through before, right? Them being in that darker energy, you know, they may not have figured it out until quite recently. Lovely. So now let's take a look at what their next actions will be. So Spirit, can you please tell us what are the possible future energies here? What are the next actions that your person, your twin flame soulmate, wants to take towards you and this connection? Wow, look at that. Oh my. Wow. Wow. Wow, look at this. All right, so this is so clear. And look at this, guys. You saw this, right? We saw this before. Here, and it's so funny because I said, right, that there's something here about some sort of devil's energy that was going on here. And we're getting it again here, see? So I feel for many of you, it is now time, okay? It is now time for your person to come out of this energy. This is something that they have been struggling with, but look at this, with this 10 of Wands, this is something they've been struggling with for quite some time. But now with this 10, we're getting to the end of the cycle. Okay, this is amazing. We are getting to the end of this cycle. They are ready. Your person is ready to finally end this, whatever hold this devil has on them. Now, this could be, for many of you, I feel like there's so many different journeys going on here that this devil represents. For many of you, it's a third party situation that your person is finally ready to let go of. I feel like for some of you, there's a third party situation that is really weighing this connection down. It's weighing your person down. They feel like they have been, lifting this burden for a very long time. They've been wanting to leave that situation. They've been unhappy for a very long time. So I feel like that cycle is coming to an end. So for some of you, this devil represents the third party. For others of you, this represents other issues, right? Sometimes the third party is difficult family member, a difficult mother, father, siblings, other responsibilities. Sometimes it is an ex. It is a lingering energy from an ex-spouse or ex-girlfriend, boyfriend who is still trying to dominate or influence your person. And so I feel like, again, your person is ready now to let go of that. For some of you, it is actual, addictions. Like there's some sort of toxic behavior that is going on here that your person is now seeking to finally let go of because the burden is just too great. It's time for them to drop it, right? And so that is why we're getting this beautiful energy of rising above, finally dropping the burden of this 10 of Wands and the Devil, rising above the obstacles, the drama, finding the strength. This is so important because it is time. It is time to let go. And for some of you, this Devil does represent healing family issues. So like I said, there is something here. Either it is childhood wounds for some of you and your person, issues, triggers, shadows that they have that they've been carrying since childhood, right? There are so many ways in which this Devil's energy is showing up for your love. So this is really powerful because I feel like the end of this cycle is near, and I feel that it is time for them to come out of whatever has been obstructing them. So with this Death coming in reverse, this to me is really, really good energy, right? Because look at this. There's some heavy things going on here. Heavy things that your person has been dealing with and is finally now coming out of. And I do feel that for many of them, look at this. Look at this amazing Fool's energy. So I feel like we are coming to such a new beginning here, right? With the Death coming in reverse, it is time for them. They feel like, it's almost like they feel like they have died and have been reborn. They're going through the process of being reborn here. They feel like they really want to bring an end to all of these terrible energies, and they really want to move forward. They want to feel that they are on a brand new path. And look at this. I'm going to end with this because this is really powerful here. I'm feeling a specific energy here that a lot of this is coming from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, because look at this, we're getting the divine feminine and beauty. Okay, so I feel like a lot of this is a collective energy that is coming from the divine masculines. That energy is coming through very strong towards the feminine. They want you, feminine. If you are a feminine watching this, particularly for your masculine, they think that you are absolutely beautiful. They know that you are beautiful inside and out, and they have been stuck out of that energy for some time now, and they want back in. They want back into the beauty of who you are, the beauty of the connection that they have with you. They want to call you back in. They want to call their feminine back into their life here. And so they are doing everything they can to rise above, to come out of those darker energies so that they can come back into union with this new beginning with you, their feminine. Wow. Beautiful. Very powerful energies coming through here. So do let me know what you thought of this reading, because I think it's like, wow, I'm still like feeling it. I have like chills from this. It's just so powerful. I'm loving this. So please do let me know what you thought of this reading. Again, if you would like to order these oracle decks or have a personal reading with me, again, I did say as before, it's been so incredibly busy. If you'd like to have a personal reading, I am booking into the week of May 17th and beyond at this time. So do keep that in mind. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. I love you all, and I'll see you all on the next video.